Okay, so I'm starting over again because YouTube keeps deleting this, and if it does it again, I'm probably going to just give up and try and film it tomorrow. But what I've made here is I've made a smoothie. I've been out walking for an hour. I've had my backpack on my bag, my backpack on my back even, and I've been carrying 22.5 kilos. It's 2.5 kilos more than I was carrying last week, and it's obviously over a third of my body weight. So I've probably depleted my glycogen, or at least massively reduced my glycogen stores. So I've got a smoothie to refuel and refill them, also to add some extra calories in because I fasted over breakfast, so I am a bit hungry. So what I'm putting into my smoothie is I'm putting in 100 grams of this Greek yogurt. Get it a little, a kilo for £1.29. It's, as you see, 10% fat. You can use a lower fat version if you want, but I wouldn't advocate it. Higher fat seems to be far more efficient. I'm also using, so that's 13p. There's 100 grams of Greek yogurt. I also use 100 ml of double cream, which is a bit more expensive. I get these 300 ml cups, and they're 85p each. Little again, and yeah, that would cost me about 28 pence for the 100 ml I'm going to use in the smoothie. I've also got coconut. Again, a Lidl special. You guys think I work for Lidl now, promoting them? Probably not. I speak very fast and I'm unintelligibly British. So, but yeah, and that it's about. I'm going to use 25 grams. It works out at about 20 pence. I'm not sure how many Lidl stock them because I've seen them in some but not in others. But my little buzz. If you can get shredded coconut elsewhere, perfect. What I'm holding here is my banana. I'm also putting a banana in. They're 68p a kilo in Lidl and work out about 11 pence per banana. Unless they're very small bananas. So this one is an 11p banana. And I'm also going to use 50 grams of these. Let's see, Sainsbury's Basics Berry Mix. I don't only promote Lidl. Basically, you've got 400 grams of berries in there, frozen, and they're sort of £1.29 for the 400 grams. Works, I think about that. Works out at about £2.20 per kilo, which is still expensive for fruit, but for berries it's quite good. And yeah, it's 35% blackberry, 35% strawberry, 15% black currant, and 15% red currant. Quite nice, not very sweet berries. I wouldn't recommend them if you're very fond of your berries being very sweet. They're more tart, sort of like a wild berry. But I like them. Now, what I've got here for as tools is I have a bowl. Now, I chose this bowl because being quite a small bowl, when I pile up the yogurt, it won't be very deep. So, anyway, so I've got this blender here, and obviously, as the yogurt and berries and fruit, banana and stuff won't be very deep, it'll be completely submerged, meaning nothing will splash out of those little gaps there. Because if it's not deep enough, when you start blending, it will splash everywhere, gets all over your shirt, all over the work surface, all over the floor. Don't want that. Another option is, of course, to use a very high-walled bowl or a very wide glass, so that as you blend, if it splashes, it just hits the sides and goes back in, doesn't make a mess, doesn't waste food. So yeah, I just throw them all in together and blend them. Berries, I throw them in frozen, but you might want to defrost them the night before to avoid making a terrible, terrible mess and breaking your blender if your blender's not one of the stronger ones. My one's quite a robust Tesco machine, so hopefully it'll carry on to survive as I blend berries. And the result of this is about a pint of dairy-based smoothie. It's very banana-y, it's got that hint of coconut, but not so much that it's sort of thick and coconutty and rough or sand-like against your tongue. I don't like that. And it's got little bits of berry in it, sort of this nice gentle berry taste throughout. And high in, it's got the antioxidants from the berries, the vitamins from, well, from the banana, the berries, bit from the dairy. It's got the calcium, it's got some fat too, it's got sugar, and it's got a small amount of protein from the dairy, though not a lot. A bit more from the coconut, but it's not a very high protein meal. So it may fill you up because of, well, the fact it's high in fat, high in sugar, etc., and very thick. But it's not something, if you want a high protein meal, you probably want to add something extra to it. Maybe some nuts and stuff, some nut butter. And yeah, this meal, it's not vegan, but it is obviously 100% vegetarian. If you wanted to do a vegan version, you could use coconut cream instead, and then you could probably, well, throw out the shredded coconut you're going to use, because it's not really needed if you're using coconut cream and coconut milk. So yeah, there we go. And that is the smoothie I'm going to have to refill my glycogen and keep me full until later on when I have dinner. So yeah, do you want to know how much it costs? I'll add that at the bottom later, just in case YouTube deletes this again. So fingers crossed. Ta-ta and happy hunting.